Hello, beautiful viewers, domiciled throughout the cosmos. Prepare to indulge in experiencing sheer bliss, because today another riveting, captivating, stellar unboxing video is about to be brought to fruition. What items will I be unboxing? What items will I be opening? Without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to elicit the packaging. What items are encompassed inside this hefty, tangible, bulky box? Let's find out. I'm going to demystify an answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Encompassed within this box are Gargoyles figurines. I began unboxing them in previous videos. This is the third part of the unboxing of the massive Gargoyles action figure lot. If you have yet to see the previous videos, then I recommend and advocate witnessing them when you get the chance. Do I endorse buying Gargoyles action figures? If you're an avid devout Gargoyles fan and you have a prodigious action figure collection that you would like to amplify, then I recommend, advocate, and endorse purchasing Gargoyles action figures. However, if you detest and disdain the Gargoyles series, then you may want to abstain from buying these figurines. It's all contingent upon your niche interests. You got to implement decisions based on your own discretion. Are you fond of the series? Does it tickle your fancy? Or do you dread the series in all facets? I personally find the series to be somewhat appealing. I have not witnessed the series in nearly 2 decades. I vaguely recollect anything about it. The characters apparently are named after illustrious landmarks in Manhattan, or famous landmarks in New York City, or around New York City. So a character's name is Lexington, apparently. Another character's name is Bronx, which is a borough in the state of New York. Another character's name is Brooklyn, which is another borough in the state of New York. So I've extracted a multitude of items from the box. I purchased this lot via eBay from a private seller for roughly $100. I was able to reap a cashback rebate and eBay bucks post-purchasing these items. Am I gratified with the purchase and with the decision to procure these items? Am I content with it? Let's find out. So far, these action figures are in pristine condition, or nearly unscathed. They have aged well. Their values have likely depreciated, but I bought these figurines for their personal value. What is their intrinsic value? I'm not concerned about their extrinsic value. I do not plan on reselling these figurines in the pending future. I hope to retain them for the rest of my finite life. My body parts are inflamed from being sedentary. It's pivotal that I just finish unboxing this lot so that I can exercise and get the blood flowing. So let's just showcase the remainder of the items in this lot. Some of the items I revealed in the previous videos encompass these action figures that were dormant on the floor. They've been relegated to the floor for the time being. I need to make some modifications with my realm. I need to reorganize and revamp my space so that I can find a shelf to flaunt these Gargoyles on. Nonetheless, we still have some Gargoyles remaining. Let's open these bags. This one appears to be Xanatos. He's a gray variant, apparently. I guess Xanatos is a human character wielding armor that allows him to look akin to a gargoyle. He's likely the nemesis of the Gargoyles. He looks menacing, he looks intimidating. He's probably a sadistic, coercive, malicious individual that's likely keen on decimating the Gargoyles or wreaking havoc against innocuous individuals. His artificial wings, or hybrid of wings and a jetpack, can be equipped. It can be slided into his back. He lacks finger joint articulation. He lacks an ankle pivot. He lacks a diaphragm joint. His mask can be ascended to flaunt his face, or it could be descended in order to obscure his face. I'm not really appeased by this figurine. I believe he was produced by Hasbro in the midst of the 1990s. So that figurine is mediocre at best. Here we have another Goliath. This is the Firestorm variant of Goliath. I love his appearance. It's more epic, it's more pronounced than his other appearances. His biceps, his muscle tones accentuate his physical prowess. I love the red color scheme. I love the orange hues. On this character. How do I attach these wings? Well, there we go. Just insert the wings into the peg holes in order to render this action figure even more epic. His epicness has been transcended to the next level. Are you fond of his orange and red hues? Do you love his color schemes? Or do you think that his default color tones are more visually appealing to view? His color schemes are disparate from his traditional color schemes. Perhaps he can ascend into this form. I'm not sure. As I stated earlier, I haven't witnessed the Gargoyles series in decades. It feels like eons. I think it's been nearly 2 decades. I vaguely remember it when I was an adolescent or a very young child. Maybe I was 5 the last time I witnessed it. It comes equipped with this accessory. You can detach it at your own discretion. So we have some transparent bags that are clear. They're marked with the character's name that was originally packaged within them amid the seller wrapping them. We have another figurine, of course. We have the hardwired Lexington. I love his green color scheme. He looks like a goblin without his wings. Would you concur with that statement, or would you vehemently disagree? He can wield an energy sword. I'm not impressed by his articulation. I think it's lackluster and unacceptable, but it is what it is. This was a standard back then. The standards has been ramped up since the middle of the 1990s, but it's not on par with the standard set forth by Toy Biz in the early 2000s. Unfortunately, Toy Biz is defunct. They filed for bankruptcy. They can likely never exist again. But the company that sculpted the majority of the Toy Biz Marvel Legends action figures, the Four Horsemen Studios company, that corporation is still active, so hopefully we'll see more figurines churned out by them in the pending years. Here's a hardwired Lexington. I'm not very impressed by him. His gizmo or device is novel to say the least, but is not very visually appealing or aesthetically appealing. It has a sticker attached. It looks relatively shoddy. It just looks like a hunk of plastic that has no pragmatic use outside of being able to be utilized as a display piece for Lexington. It's nice that he came with 2 accessories. That does not correlate with him being the quintessential Gargoyles action figure. So I still have a plethora of figurines remaining in the lot. I'm going to take a break, take a brief hiatus. My body has been inflamed from sitting down for a prolonged period of time. I need to get up, I need to stretch, I need to take a break. I've extracted a myriad of gargoyles from the box thus far. Most of them have been unboxed, some of them remain in the box. Stay tuned for my subsequent video as I conclude the unboxing of the Gargoyles action figure lot. The ones that I have unboxed thus far are mediocre at best. Some of them seem to be a bit shoddy. Their articulation is disappointing. They're marred with some scratches. For the most part, they're unscathed, but the few scratches that they do have are conspicuous. They're noticeable. They do bother me. They agitate me. They infuriate me. But there's nothing I can do to remedy the situation. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I cannot rectify the situation. I'm not going to go out of my ways to repaint them. If they have any scuffs, if they have any marks, I'm not going to replace them. It is what it is. I'll just be content with what I have and abstain from displacing them with other figurines. So that's what I wanted to showcase in this video. I hope that you found this video to be informative, insightful, and stupendous. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.